stop. Right now, there's someone in your life testing you, pushing you, trying to break your composure, and you know what? You're failing. Not because you're weak, but because you don't understand the psychology of confrontation. Most people break under pressure. They get emotional, they react, they lose control, and the moment they lose control, they lose the confrontation. But there are men who never break, men who stay completely unshakable, no matter what happens around them, men who can be insulted, challenged, threatened, and their composure never wavers. What's different about these men? It's not strength, it's not aggression, it's psychology. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 psychological tactics that will make you unshakable in any confrontation. These aren't about fighting, they're not about talking louder, they're about understanding the psychology of pressure and refusing to break under it. But here's the warning. Once you understand these tactics, people will feel it. They'll sense that you can't be moved. They'll stop testing you because they know it won't work. Your life will change in ways you can't predict. Now drop this affirmation in the comments. I am emotionally unshakable. Let's begin. Number 1. Control the narrative through silence. Most people break in confrontation because they rush to fill silence with words, explanations, and emotional reactions. The moment silence arrives, they panic and fill it. But silence is where power lives. When someone confronts you, the first instinct is to respond immediately. Don't. Stay silent. Let the confrontation hang in the air. What happens? The other person gets nervous. They wonder if you're angry. They wonder if you're planning something. They feel the weight of your silence, and it breaks them instead of you. Machiavelli understood this. A wise ruler doesn't rush to respond. He lets the other person sit in uncertainty, and uncertainty breaks people faster than any words ever could. Here's how this works practically. Someone insults you. You don't respond immediately. You pause. You look at them. You let several seconds pass. In those seconds, they start doubting themselves. Did I go too far? Is he planning something? What's he thinking? Your silence creates psychological pressure on them while you remain completely composed. You're not emotional. You're not reacting. You're just silent. And that silence is more powerful than any argument. When you do finally respond, your words carry weight because they were earned through your silence. You've already won the confrontation before you ever speak. Drop this affirmation in the comments. My silence makes others uncomfortable. Number 2. Never show visible emotion under pressure. People who break in confrontation show their fear, anger, or hurt on their face. Their body tenses, their voice changes. Everyone can see they're affected. But the unshakable man shows nothing. His face doesn't change. His posture doesn't shift. His voice stays calm and measured. He appears completely unaffected by the confrontation. This is a psychological tactic because it signals to the other person, you can't hurt me, you can't shake me, you're wasting your time. And when someone realizes they can't affect you emotionally, they stop trying. Think about a boxer. The best boxers are the ones who can get hit and show no reaction. The other fighter throws everything and sees nothing, so they stop. They know it won't work. Your face is the same. Control your expression. When someone tries to provoke you, you look back at them with a completely calm, measured expression. Not cold, not angry, just unmoved. Machiavelli said that men hesitate to assault those who appear unmoved by their assaults. Your visible composure is a shield. The more unaffected you appear, the less they'll try. This means controlling facial muscles, keeping your eyes steady, keeping your voice level. It means your body language doesn't change. You don't tense. You don't look away. You just stay centered. Drop this affirmation in the comments. My face reveals nothing. Number 3. Use strategic withdrawal as a power move. Most people think staying in a confrontation means standing there and fighting it out. But the unshakable man knows when to leave. Strategic withdrawal isn't running away. It's recognizing that this confrontation isn't serving your interests and removing yourself from it. It's a power move because it shows you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Here's what happens. Someone is arguing with you, trying to get a reaction. You simply say, "This conversation isn't productive," and you remove yourself. You walk away, you hang up, you leave the room. What does this do? It demonstrates that you're the one in control. You decided the confrontation was over, not them. You ended it. And that display of control makes them realize they had no power over you. The unshakable man doesn't need to win every argument. He's selective about which battles are worth his energy. And the decision to walk away is itself a demonstration of power. Machiavelli understood that the greatest power is the power to remove yourself. When you're no longer available for a confrontation, the other person's confrontation becomes meaningless. So use strategic withdrawal. When a conversation isn't worth your time, end it. When someone is trying to provoke you, remove yourself from the situation. Let them waste their energy on nothing. Your withdrawal is strength, not weakness. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose my battles strategically. Number 4, respond slower than expected. When someone confronts you, they expect an immediate reaction. Fast response. Emotional, reactive, uncontrolled. Slow response. Calculated, strategic, in control. So deliberately respond slower than they expect. They say something meant to provoke. They expect you to react immediately. Instead, you pause. You take a breath. You think. Then you respond with a measured, considered answer. This slow response does 2 things. First, it signals control. You're not reacting emotionally, you're thinking. Second, it frustrates them. They wanted a reaction and didn't get one. They wanted to shake you, and instead, you remained calm. The psychological principle here is that fast reactions are emotional, and slow reactions are strategic. By slowing down your response, you're unconsciously signaling, I'm in control. I'm not emotional, I'm thinking clearly. Most people speed up under pressure. Their words come faster, their breathing quickens, their movements become jerky. But the unshakable man slows down. His breathing slows, his speech slows, his movements become deliberate and measured. This is pure psychology. Watch a predator before it strikes. It doesn't rush, it slows down, it becomes more deliberate. That's the energy you want. Slow, deliberate, controlled. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I respond with intention, not emotion. Number 5, make your indifference visible. The final tactic is the most powerful. Make it clear that their confrontation is beneath your notice. You're not ignoring them out of anger. You're indifferent to them. This is the ultimate power move because it signals, you don't matter enough to affect me. Your words don't hurt me. Your challenges don't concern me. You're insignificant. The unshakable man looks at the confronting person, and it's clear through his body language, his expression, his tone that he simply doesn't care about their confrontation. He's not angry. He's not defensive. He's just indifferent. Machiavelli said that men respect those who are difficult to move, and indifference is the ultimate unmovable position. When someone realizes that their confrontation is so insignificant that you're not even bothered by it, they break. They give up. Think about a king facing a peasant. The peasant might shout and rage. The king looks at them with mild indifference. The peasant's words don't register. The king doesn't see them as an equal worth engaging with. That indifference is more powerful than any response could be. Your indifference communicates this. You're beneath my notice. Your words are insignificant. Your challenge is irrelevant. And that indifference breaks them faster than anything else. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I am indifferent to those who test me. You have just learned 5 psychological tactics that will make you unshakable in any confrontation. These aren't about becoming aggressive or violent. They're about understanding that confrontation is psychological, not physical. Silence makes them uncomfortable. Visible composure makes them doubt. Strategic withdrawal makes them powerless. Slow response makes them frustrated. Indifference makes them insignificant. When you master these 5 tactics, you become someone who cannot be moved by confrontation. People will feel this. They'll sense that you're unmovable, and they'll stop testing you. Most men break under pressure because they don't understand the psychology of confrontation. Now you do. Now you can apply these tactics and become unshakable. The transformation you undergo will be visible to everyone around you. People will treat you differently. They'll be more respectful. They'll test you less. They'll give you more space. All because you've mastered the psychology of staying calm under pressure. These tactics work. I've seen them work countless times. Men who applied these principles completely transformed how people treated them. They went from being pushed around to being respected. Now it's your turn. Drop this final affirmation in the comments. I am unshakable under any pressure. Remember, confrontation is psychological. Control the psychology, and you control the confrontation. Stay silent when they expect you to speak. Stay calm when they expect you to break. Stay strategic when they expect you to react. That's how you become unshakable. Subscribe to Dark Psychology Files for more content that reveals the truths about human nature that most people never see.